Video Tracking, a clinic to help you professionally track the ever-changing video market. Brought to you by Scotch Videotape. A definite relationship exists between the quality of a video image and the care and handling given both to the videotape cassette and the equipment it's used with. The decision to use a well-known brand of videotape with a reputation for high quality will help to ensure that you will obtain the best performance from your video system. However, even the best videotape may produce unacceptable results if it has been subjected to improper conditions. The tolerances which are designed into the relationship between the tape and the video equipment are very precise. The magnetic information stored on the tape and the video heads are so small that almost any debris on the tape or the head will have an effect on performance. The tape is protected by its casing, yet foreign matter can still find its way onto the tape if the cassette is not handled properly. The cassette housing is designed both to protect the tape and to prevent you from touching the tape, which will leave fingerprints. Anything that gets between or separates the tape from the video head can affect performance. And this includes fingerprints. Fingerprints leave a deposit of body oil on the tape. This body oil not only moves the tape away from the head, but it also attracts foreign matter, further compounding the problem. The cassette and equipment should be kept in environments that are reasonably free of dust, dirt, and smoke, as well as away from possible contamination by foods or liquids. Dust and debris that accumulate on the videotape and video heads will clog the video heads and affect the picture quality. If performance problems occur, the use of a quality head cleaning cassette will often remedy the problem. The casing of a video cassette is also designed to protect the videotape from physical damage. However, rough handling should be avoided. While most cassette casings are durable, they are not unbreakable. And a damaged cassette will not only present problems with the video performance, but it can potentially damage the equipment if used. Never attempt to repair or splice a damaged videotape yourself. A spliced videotape can cause extensive damage to the equipment's video heads. Proper care of the video cassette is essential to the quality of the video information. Almost any damage to the videotape will cause irreversible damage or loss of the recorded information on the tape. If the videotape cassette or tape becomes damaged, consult a qualified service representative about making the necessary repairs or replacement. Temperature extremes can also affect the performance of a tape. Excessive heat and humidity may be especially treacherous. While environments in most homes are usually not a problem, videotapes should never be allowed to remain in an environment where extreme temperatures may be present. Avoid placing cassettes next to heat registers, in windows where direct sunlight is present, or in trunks or on dashboards of vehicles. On a hot day, the heat inside of a vehicle can exceed the temperature safety limit for video cassettes. High humidity can also have an extreme effect on videotape performance. Moisture buildup can cause the tape to stick to the tape transport mechanisms and affect overall performance. If a VCR refuses to run or the video picture becomes erratic, excessive humidity may be the cause. Extreme cold, unlike extreme heat, doesn't affect the tape itself. Videotape can endure temperatures as low as -40 degrees with no ill effects. However, cold tapes brought into a warm home environment may cause condensation to form. Condensation, like humidity, will affect the performance of tape. so it is suggested that a cold tape be allowed to adapt to room temperature for at least an hour before being used. It is suggested that new tapes be fully advanced and then rewound before their initial use. This produces an even tension and tape wind between the videotape and the machine. Videotape should also be fully rewound after each use to help to reduce the chance of potential tape damage. If tapes have been stored for an extended period of time, they should again be fast-forwarded and rewound before they are used. This practice is especially recommended for thinner, longer playing tapes. Try to use special effects features on the VCR sparingly. Extended use of features such as scanning, freeze frame, and pause may cause damage to isolated portions of the tape. To help decrease the amount of needless searching of a tape, use the labels which are provided with the tape. The labels can be marked with descriptions of the recorded information and their positions on the tape referenced by the use of the numeric counter on the VCR. Once a cassette has been recorded, to prevent accidental erasure of the recorded material by the VCR, simply snap the record tab out of the cassette. If it's later decided to re-record on this videotape, place a small strip of thin adhesive tape over the area where the record tab had been. The magnetic information stored on a tape is essentially permanent, although there is still a chance of accidental erasures occasionally occurring by outside magnetic forces. But these instances rarely involve things found in a typical home environment. However, some caution should be used to avoid placing the tape near a strong magnetic field, such as magnets, transformers, or motors. Avoid leaving tapes on or near stereo equipment or television sets, since they may produce magnetic fields when operating. Other small magnetic fields, such as airport detection machines, rarely pose a threat of accidental erasures. There's little need to be overcautious about where cassettes are placed. Remain aware, however, of those few places where storing or placing a video cassette can potentially present a hazardous condition. When storing both video cassettes and equipment, pick a clean, dry environment. Cassettes should be stored upright and on edge. Laying the cassette on its broad side for extended periods of time causes the tape to begin slipping because of the exceptionally smooth surface of the tape itself. This puts pressure on the tape edge and can eventually damage it. When the tape and equipment are not in use, they should be protected from dust and debris through the use of their protective sleeves and dust covers. The proper use, care, and maintenance of the equipment is also critical to video performance. Read and follow the instructions outlined in your owner's manual for both the equipment and tape. The proper care and storage of your video cassettes is essential to the longevity and retention of your recorded information. The real cost that can result in not using sound care and handling procedures is the potential loss of the information on the tape. In most cases, once the information on the tape is damaged, it can never be repaired. Once it's gone for good. By purchasing high-quality videotapes and using some common sense care in their handling and use, you can enjoy and protect your investment in your recorded material for many years. To review just a few of the major care and handling precautions. Never attempt to open the cassette door or touch the tape. Avoid careless handling. Avoid excessive heat, humidity, and temperature extremes. Avoid dusty environments and foreign materials that could affect the tape. Keep the equipment and tapes in a clean environment. Store the tapes in their protective sleeves when they are not in use. Avoid contact with strong magnetic fields. Minimize the overuse of special effects features. Avoid laying cassettes on their broadsides for extended periods of time. Fully advance or rewind the tape after use. Never attempt to splice or repair a damaged videotape. And consult with a qualified technician about necessary repairs. And finally, use a high-quality videotape to help you to achieve the top video performance. Following these practices will help to ensure the trouble-free enjoyment of your videotape system far into the future.